All right, guys, it's your boy Innovate over here. Checking back in with you guys after testing out this class change feature. Um, Appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving on these past few videos. Uh, been getting some steady subscriptions, and that's really what's going to help my channel out. So if you're liking the videos, please make sure to subscribe down below. Uh, Tap the bell and hit all, because if not, then it's only going to show you a few of my videos. But as promised, I'm here to produce more content for you guys, and I'm following up on this video that I've actually made this morning with these class changes released. So this is about 10 hours later in the day. I've been doing some grinding, and kind of want to show you where I'm at, right? So I changed my Demon Hunter, uh, which is my main. I've enjoyed it. It's not like I disliked the class or anything like that. Was the reason why I wanted to change. I was just curious as mainly how this class change feature worked. I have played some Crusader in a little series that with my girlfriend, where she's brand new to gaming. They never gamed anything before, and we're kind of leveling characters together. And I was playing a Crusader with her, so I know a little bit about it. And so I wanted to make a support build Crusader. I wanted to put down my banner. I want to give everybody in my team all the buffs, and just we go in and we just dominate everything. So let's see how that's going. Okay, so if you guys can remember, I came over here and said, hey, you need to make sure you put stuff in your stash. So this is issue number one. Okay, as you can see, just by putting all my hunter's gear in here, my stash is almost full. Now I can only imagine people, I ain't gonna say whales, but people that are storing gems like this one. I don't want to accidentally feed it to another gem, so I keep it in here. And I basically keep, one of each set item, the best one I get along the way, just in case it becomes good again for my class. So, you know, uh, that's issue number one, is that we need a lot more stash space. Even if it's, separated with stash items from armor, and then you got another little stash for like extra stuff, because this is just not enough room. So that's my issue number one. All right. So I'm going to pull these out for a specific reason, these legs here, and you'll see why. So whenever I got this gear, you can see here that the gear they give you does not have a legendary effect, right? It has zero legendary effect to it. So yes, your rank of the gear transfers over. You get relevant stats. I actually think that this is stats that the magic stats that are on my helm. But as you see here, legendary, gathering sweep, sweep attack now pulls enemies all enemies in that strike you. There's no legendary effect on the gear that they give you once you class change. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. So I'm like, all right, so all I got to do is go grind some legendaries and extract them. So that's what I've been doing. So I came over here and I found these legs just a little bit ago. And so like Drawn Quarters mount becomes a fiery suit that burns the ground. So that's pretty cool, especially open world farming. So let me try some of these out. So I go to inherit. Uh, what's up? Why can't I equip? This is legendary. Orange is orange, right? I'm not colorblind. This is a legendary item. Why is it not letting me inherit gear over? So that's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. So just for example, I even tried coming over here and seeing if I could inherit uh, those legs that you just saw in my bags that were from my Demon Hunter. I was like, well, maybe I can inherit on them. Maybe that's how this works. Nope. So not only are you starting out with zero, uh, legendaries in here. I found a helmet early on, another helmet, shoulders today, no chest, one pair of legs. I got the one mace I found on, and I don't think I found any shields. So essentially, come back over to stash so you can see. Um, you see the difference here. So this main hand weapon that I got, right? And this is just base score. This ain't even with transferring the rank and all this other stuff. So base score, the legendaries that I had on uh, were these stat values, right? So not only did the ones they give me are at a lower stat value, okay? Well, let's see here. Before I say that, yeah, it's definitely even lower. So because this is the sword they gave me, and you see no legendary effect. So not only is it of lower stat values than your current stuff, but you can't even inherit uh, your new legendary effects on it. So essentially, you're starting from scratch. Because obviously, you need your legendaries. You need your legendary powers on your gear. So basically, all this gear, out of the 40, 50 offhands that I've gotten and rolled on, and they've been crap, and I've had to scrap them. And this is the best one I've gotten so far. Same thing with all these pieces of gear you see right here. I have scrapped tons and tons and tons of legendary gear that have not been better stat rolls than what I have. Right, I worked very hard to get, uh, you know, better roll loot. And essentially, you're having to start completely over, not only from the basis of, hey, I gotta find all these legendaries and essence transfer and learn those legendary powers again. Uh, but I'm also having to basically completely grind out another set of gear. So what you're going to have to do is, with this new class build, is, say for example, this right here, this main hand. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my hunter's main hand so we can just compare. So essentially, you're going to go from this. I had to equip this, right? Just so I can have a legendary effect. With this crappy, it's a one magic stat, which is crappy. And it's not even triple stat. Okay? Versus this. Now, which one would you guys rather have? This one or this one? Right? So you're going to have to do that with every single one of these pieces. Now, we'll say there is no issues with the set pieces transferring over. I went inside. You saw in my earlier video. Even right now, I still have all the set pieces just in case I might need them one day. I pulled them right on out and slapped them on. I got two piece sets on, um, and so that worked out fine. That wasn't an issue. Uh, Another thing that people forget is, look at this. I got 1, 2, 3 hunter abilities on here, a wizard and a crusader ability. This is my charm from this is the one I was using on my hunter. It's not really too great for a crusader. So I hope you got some charms saved up, or some good platinum saved up, because you're going to need it. You're going to have to remake a whole new charm. Okay, so that's another thing a lot of people aren't realizing. Not to mention, okay, gems. I'm sure Carson's Invigoration is not all that great for a Crusader. I, I know there are plenty better gems than a Howler's Call for a Crusader. Now, me being, I keep saying mostly free to play, but I spent less than $100 on this game between Battle Pass and everything else. So, oh, cheapo, I guess you can call me. Um, I'm very much aware of the money that I would have to spend to go and try and get appropriate legendary gems that would actually be good for a Crusader, right? So there's a lot of this that doesn't transfer over when you really look at it. It sounded good on paper. It really did. I mean, you guys watched my video of looking at the updates when they first released, like the patch notes kind of deal. And I was like, yeah, wouldn't change a thing. Okay, now that I'm sitting here, I'd change a lot, just to be fair with you. Um, Application, meaning why would somebody, I could see why would somebody want a class change and actually, like they have a good reason for it. Only reason I would suggest for someone to class change is, for example, if uh, you absolutely, really are so tired of your class, but you spent so much money on it that you can't justify re-rolling to something else. But you really do dislike your class. Okay, that's not the case with my demon hunter. I enjoy my demon hunter a lot. I enjoy the play style. I enjoy the challenges that it gives me with being kind of squishy, and I had to play around mobs and be mobile and that sort of thing, and kind of think on my feet. I like that, you know. So uh, as this was definitely interesting to try out. Now let's go see if the old devs lied to us or not. Because they said that you had one free class change where you could class change back. Okay, in the shifting flames, the possibilities of the future becomes clearer. Next free class change is in 6 days and 15 hours. Revert back to your previous class. You may revert only once per character. If you revert, you will remain unable to change classes again for the next 7 days. So I'll revert back to my Demon Hunter, but the being able to revert back, that only happens one time. That's not the same thing as a 7-day reset here. You only get that chance once. Okay? And some people say, well, hold on to it. Just wait the 7 days and see how you like it. Well, I would do that, but while I was farming a little bit ago, I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I said, I'm farming these legendaries and I'm farming all this stuff, and there's stuff I can still improve on my Demon Hunter set. And, the only way that I've been able to keep up with gear score or combat rating and stuff and everything else is because I've been grinding hard, putting in the hours and farming whenever other people are just chilling, doing whatever. Uh, you know, so um, for me, being more of a free to play player, uh, I'm losing out on time to progress my character. I'm basically wasting time by playing this Crusader because now I have to start all over and to get and knowing how much time it took me to get my Demon Hunter to where it is with the gear and the gems and everything like that. I mean, we're over a month and change into this game now, and I mean, you see, hey, I take very seriously, my commitment whenever I'm playing a game with a clan or something. If I say, hey, I'm going to be here and do something, I'm going to do it. And right now, like Vault, we're getting ready. The Vault is under attack, so we're supposed to be defending. And I ain't got no legendary powers. What do you want me to do? Just go in there and just look pretty, you know? So I'm basically worthless right now, and probably would be relatively worthless for another 2 weeks as this Crusader. So for me, and this is just me personally, uh, it was fun to see and definitely make some content on for you guys and kind of see what they're doing. My recommendation is that the devs need to go in whatever coding needs to happen. Like this piece of armor right here, how it doesn't have a legendary effect. I mean, it doesn't have to have a legendary effect. Just make it that whenever I run over to the essence transfer lady, I can take and inherit uh, a new legendary power onto this piece of gear. Because this is gear that was close. They make it where it's close to uh, what your main one was, like what you the gear you had before. So if they do that, where I can transfer the new legendaries I'm getting, okay, that cuts my grind down in half probably of what I got to do to get that character caught back up to the level of the character I just changed from. Um, that that absolutely needs to happen. Like without doing that, uh, there's really no reason I could see justifying doing a character transfer. Especially at my level, being level 105, and this late in the game with as much gear and stuff as I've grinded, it's just not worth it. Um, so here we go. Old steel shots and that plus, I was like, man, I'm steel shots. So that don't even make sense for a Crusader. What that just don't make sense. So let's revert back. See what this looks like. Uh-oh. Demon Hunter. Okay, so it won't let me pick it. It knows that was a Demon Hunter, okay? Shows me the rules again. Now, can I customize my character? Like the facial features? Interesting. Uh, Wait. Finalize changes. Confirm. So, it's, I like this. Is giving you a bunch of basically warning signs of saying that, hey, you're about to do this and this is a one-time deal. You cannot do this again. Next time, if I, class change and I don't like it, I got to wait 7 days. Okay. So I like these warning signs. I wish they would have let me customize again. I ain't gonna lie. They need to put it like a barber shop. Oh, all Paragon points reset. That's a good thing. Okay. They're not overlooking the small things. That's a very good thing. But I wish I could um they had like a barber shop, like in World of Warcraft, where I could go back and change my appearance. Um, because I mean, I just don't like the way my guy looks. But oh, let me get my good stuff back on, please, please. Just I need it. I need it in my life. I missed it so much already. Where's my Shala Boss stuff? Uh, yep, that's Shala Boss. Da, 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 da. This is Shala Boss. This is Shala Boss. All right, let's slap this on and see how. I mean, you already see how cluttered my inventory is. Like just trying to get this stuff back on. So interesting. So look, this says Hunter. So do not throw this gear away. Okay. Um, because if I ever do decide to go back and class change, you see, it didn't look like that a second ago. It looked like some tin can. I was making jokes about my character all day long that I looked like a tin can. Uh, but this now looks like a brown piece of leather rags or something. Uh, Equip. Okay, I already got those on. Let's see, put my Charlotte Boss stuff on. Excuse me. Transfer all that. Yep, need that. All right, let's see how we're looking. I got Charlotte Boss. I need gloves. Here we go, gloves. Make sure I got 4-piece. I do not. I do. Okay. Socket of gem. I guess I got to put a rank 3 on. That's unfortunate. So, actually, it's not unfortunate. I'm sure I'll find it in here, but I ain't gonna make you guys hold out and wait. But that's gonna be my overall impression of the class change feature. It could definitely be done a lot better. Um, and the only reason I would see someone doing it is because they're very early on in their account, and so they can justify it, or if they literally just hate their class. Like I have heard from, I'm not trying to pick on them nothing, but this is the only, the only class I really heard it from. I have heard barbarians saying, I'm tired of sprinting around a whirlwind, and that's all I do, like just sprint whirlwind, sprint whirlwind, sprint. I mean, I get it. Hey, that will probably get very boring. I'm over here daring swinging like Spider-Man across the walls, shooting stuff with flaming arrows, turning into a red demon, just destroying everything. Hey, I'm having fun, brother. So yeah, that does sound a bit rough. So, if you guys enjoy this content, remember please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really does help me out a lot. But so I guess you guys can see, I'm not going to be making a whole lot of Crusader content. uh, yeah, but more Demon Hunter content to come, and more overall Diablo Immortal content to come as well. That's all I got for y'all for right now, and I'll be posting another video here shortly of these other systems that are in place, the new events coming, and the ones that they already incorporated in the game and so forth. But that's all I got for you guys. Peace.